with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. There's the drive. 6 to shoot. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
One shot.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside, Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Booker, the pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. Paul for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. From deep three-point range. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Now here's Ayton. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Young. Capella in the high post. Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella inside. Booker defending. And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder left side. Booker finds Crowder. Bridges with it. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. They need this. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Booker. An easy 2 on the layup. Booker's got 5 now.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
1:04 left in the first. Bridges against Hunter. Young, the pass to Collins. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. Ayton inside. Collins there. And here's Booker. He's got 5. Back to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young against Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Outside Hunter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The shot comes out, and so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young, pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Collins. Booker against Young. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Crowder with a steal. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Stolen by Young. He's got a clear path. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Off the inbound pass. Young can't hit. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. Inside, Crowder. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Young against Paul. Right side, Bogdanovich. Crafty move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
Give that one to Jay Crowder. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoff stores. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And the Suns miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. And there's the drive. Good. Young's got 5 points.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Young against Paul. Outside Booker. On the take. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Young against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Hunter looking for his first basket, still in this one. Collins, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Oh, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake. It was all he needed.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Young, here we go. Outside Hunter. Here's Young, plenty of space. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We can't forget about Young's in-between game. When he notices these shots are open, he's so good at taking them.
Back to Paul. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. Free throw good. Hunter. And Doris Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And Young gets it to go. The Suns have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside Paul. Drills it from deep.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint. Pass to Hunter. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Hunter's got 5 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And a deep three from Paul. Here's Ayton. Puts up a three. Knocked loose. Right side, Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Atlanta was looking great right away. Their energy offensively and defensively. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Now here's Herter. Booker defending. Back to Herter. Nifty move. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Outside Booker. This one for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Herter. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Paul's got 5.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Paul against Williams. Pass to Jang. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Back to Jang. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way to the middle. Back to Williams. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. And he drives in. And here is McGee. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. McGee's got his first 2 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
No, there's no doubt. Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Inside. Oh, McGee with the block. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Williams. Payne pass to Johnson. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Payne against Williams. Basket counts. And the Hawks lead by 14.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Pass to Shaman. Now McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Back to McGee. It's Shaman on the wing from the arc. Williams grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Offline with a 3. Phoenix has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Kaminsky outside. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Banked it in off the glass.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Williams passes to Gallinari. Williams finds Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Young way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 13.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And as we end the third quarter, well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Atlanta shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Young against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Paul's got 3 of his 8 shots to go. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
For 3, Booker. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And a deep 3 from Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Team second.
Suns on D. 19-point game. Out to the right wing. Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Hunter against Bridges. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Ayton inside. Guarded by Capella. Outside Paul. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. From deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got 21. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
The offensive rebound. Basket's good.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for 3. Back to Bogdanovich. Young against Paul. Capella with it. Young way outside. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Outside Booker. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Young with the bucket.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. Team fourth.
And he makes the first.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 17. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Paul for three. That shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
philosophy. DA thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Trains the three-pointer.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Young outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Mitchell, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Collins. To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Now Conley has to go Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Outside Conley. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Back to Conley. Young with the steal. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. And that one's good. Hunter.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Mitchell looking it over. Dishes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Conley. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Gobert. And there it is for him.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
And here's Young to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins kicks to Young. Puts up a three. Kept alive by Atlanta. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich passes to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Mitchell outside. On deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by Mitchell.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Young passes to Collins. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Inside. And the jump by Capella.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Jazz. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
On the wing, Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here is Conley. 1:05 left in the first half. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks leading by 5. to the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Conley gets the bucket.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Conley. From past the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Young. Lets it go with the 3. And it's blocked by Conley. Clint Capella has been leading the charge.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Clint Capella putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and that's going to...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Shifty with the dribble. Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Oni passes to Gay. Now Reddish. Left side Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Oni passes to Whiteside. There's the dish to Ingles. Pass to Oni. The Hawks leading by 5. And that one is hammered home.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Pass to Oni. And stolen by Jang. Here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson from downtown. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. The drive by Clarkson.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams passes to Jang, and finished off by Jang.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Gay outside, and Utah another 3.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
Outside Williams. In the corner, Herter with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Herter's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Oni passes to Ingles. The pass to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Williams. And Gallinari kicks to Zhang. To the paint. And finished off by Zhang.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup man.
Here's Oni. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Gay scanning before. Atlanta with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Atlanta leading by 7. And here is Williams. Gallinari finds Williams. And here's Zhang. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's the fast break. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Conley for 3. Another shot out left to the wing. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Capella. Young with the ball. He kicks it to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Conley with it. He's against Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Mike Conley.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Bogdanovich against Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. There's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Young against Conley. High post Young deflects the pass. Mitchell right side. Conley with a wide open look. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And shot off. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. 1:41 left in the 4th. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots it up. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Now Young. From deep. He's off on that one, so Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what would... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
back to the basket, trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here are the Suns now. Paul draws the double. Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Paul. Rebound, Utah.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Bogdanovic. Booker with the defensive effort. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Right side, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal to the inside. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic, no good.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Paul against Conley. Paul into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable. And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Paul. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Paul with a steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. And here's Conley. Back to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Now here's Paul. The 3. Crowder finds Bridges. Here's Ayton. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Now here's Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goes back up. And that one hits the back iron.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Outside Paul. The three ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Crowder with a steal. Mitchell against Booker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
From deep, Conley. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Over Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Outside Booker. Paul passes to Crowder. Over Conley. Off target with a jump hook. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Booker for 3. Bridges right side. Pass to Paul. Down low. Here's Crowder. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Jazz on offense. It's a 5-point game. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Stolen by Booker. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good from Conley.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Got a hand on it. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. 4-3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Mitchell. Booker defending. They push it up 4-on-3. Crowder with it. Up and over Conley. No good. A bit long that time. For the finish. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he commits the intentional foul.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. To the inside.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Right side Booker to the middle. Here's Paul. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, PA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits. Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Here's O'Neal. Booker defending. And it's O'Neal off the drive. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Down low. Here's McGee. Good D by Gobert. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. And there's a 3-second violation. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution.
Utah trailing here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clarkson driving in.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Now Payne. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Now Kaminsky. Payne, he's open. And at the buzzer, count it. Just tick. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are leading by 4. Can he give it? And that's going to do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Jazz shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Pass to Shaman. All alone. The rebound by Whiteside.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And here's Payne. Pass to McGee. 5 to shoot. Back to Payne. Puts it up from 15. McGee's shot is off. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, BA. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
From deep, Johnson.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
To the paint. This for the tie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
His first personal foul.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And they take the lead. Clarkson's got 6.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Up top, McGee. Here's Shamet. And here's Payne outside. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson outside. Gay right side. McGee with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Back to Payne. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Clarkson missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Rebound, Utah. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson finds Whiteside. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gay. Inside. Unloads from 13. Offensive board. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Outside, Ingles. Shoots over Johnson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Paul off the drive. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 7 points.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Mitchell against Booker. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Up top, Paul. The 3 is up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Pass to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Booker, good.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Conley against Paul. Outside for Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Conley. And he comes up with a bucket. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Stolen by Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Unloads from 13. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Ball against Conley. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Paul with a steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. And another basket for Phoenix.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell double team. The kick out to Conley. For 3, O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way down.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Suns, Jay Crowder. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough, dependable defender.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell from deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
So it's the
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Bounce pass, Young. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Young taking his time here to the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Young with the steal. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Assist from
Nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And a missed layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Hunter on the wing. Outside Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Offensive rebound. Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Called. No one around him. Off target from 3-point range.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Paul after Clint Capella's bucket for the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Atlanta ball.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the cap.
Now here's Booker. Paul right side. Pass to Crowder. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Booker, right side. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Capella dishes to Young. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Booker. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the pass to Hunter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up at forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And here's Young following the 3 from Chris Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Young is double. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Passes it to Bridges. Booker with it. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. From outside the arc. Capella, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Crowder. Booker looking around. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. No good from Booker.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Young outside. Out to the right wing. From deep 3-point range. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Back to Young. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a
step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
And here's Young from the arc and finished off by Collins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the dunk by Booker.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Young pass to Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 18. Down low. Ayton inside. Defended by Young. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are in control of this game. Up. And that should...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. John Collins has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Here he goes. Reddish the pass to Williams. Here's Chang. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 15. Here's Payne. Johnson outside. Pass to Shamet. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Phoenix ball.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Cam Reddish taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. And Zhang gets it to go.
Assist from.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgie Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
And McGee kicks to Johnson. Payne looking around. He feeds it to Kaminsky, and stolen by Zhang. McGee on the double team. The pass to Zhang. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls. Jang's got his second bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
It's deflected. Williams with the steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, this is a go-to shot for sweet Lou Williams. The 3 ball is there.
Here's Payne. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Suns.
2 minutes in, guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Gallinari inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Suns. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Williams looking around. Passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This guy is such a quick decision maker. Lou Williams with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Shamet. And here's McGee. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Atlanta has possession. The Hawks leading by 21. Williams with the ball. He has 6. From the arc. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Gallinari in the corner. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Payne passes to McGee. Now here's Payne. He's got 6. Here's Shamet, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. And so it's Atlanta taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. There's Gallinari with the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Young way outside. The quick look, no good that time.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Paul surveying the floor. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. There's the triple. The rebound by Young.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Crowder against Young. At the top of the key, Hunter. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And here is Paul. On the wing, Bridges. To the paint. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
The Hawks leading by 21. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes it to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton, and he banks in the lane.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Young way outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Collins kicks to Young. Inside. Here's Capella, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 19. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. And he makes that one. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Young against Paul. Young dishes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team is on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Young left side. Shot clock at 6. Over Paul. And that one hits back iron. On offense, here are the Suns. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
And Capella with the basket on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Young. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. The putback. Back to O'Neal. Three-pointer. The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from 3.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Conley passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Collins against Conley.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Inside. Stolen by Conley. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Conley, he's open. Cash money on the open jump shot.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. 1:49 left in the first quarter.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Here's Young. Hunter passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. From the wing, Collins with the rebound. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Young way outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 6.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Lets it go. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now Young. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 7.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3-ball. Give me back that momentum.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Utah trailing here. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Hawks with possession here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Excellent D there from Collins.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Collins. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because we talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Conley against Young. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Here's O'Neal. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Hunter passes to Capella. Now here's Hunter. He's closely guarded. Hunter on the wing. For three. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Bogdanovich on the wing. Young with it. 9 points in the game. Let's go with a 3. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. There's the 3. And they'll get another chance. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. Stolen by Collins. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball. Coming under the ball for the Jazz.
Clarkson outside. And so it's Atlanta.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. Here's Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
A consistent shooter, Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Williams into the lane. And that one's good. Williams has got his first basket.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Rob. Outside, Williams. That shot missing. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Back to Gallinari. Shot clock at 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Gay with the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Gallinari. Outside Herter. Here's Reddish. Ingles defending. Pass to Jang. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A line change here for Utah. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. The 3 from Mitchell. Hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Williams on the wing. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now Collins. He's got 6. Young from long range. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Conley, guarded by Young. Conley against Young. Conley goes in, and Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley against Young. And here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Now here's Mitchell. And so it's Atlanta out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Collins. Atlanta's got 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. There's Young with the three. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one's good from Conley.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins outside. Now Young. From deep three-point range. Capella finds Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Conley. The three is up. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Outside Young, and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Right side Young, back to Collins. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And a deep three from Young. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Young way outside, sinks it. What range from downtown. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
For 3.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
And a deep 3 from Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Now here's Young. From deep three-point range. And it's Young again missing. And the Jazz with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Tries the 9-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass on the layup.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to
D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 7.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Conley. Bridges misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
For 3, Conley gets the bucket. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
The pass to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Paul with the 3. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Back to Ayton. Utah with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't got
Yes, sir.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. And there's the drive. He dishes it to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Conley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder, uncovered. That's good on the jump shot.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Gobert in the corner. 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Crowder's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Mitchell right side. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Utah gets it back. It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 9-point game. And the pass to Booker. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Utah's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Crowder, and the shot falls short this time.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. A nice shot by Booker. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Here's Booker. He drives in.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Jazz leading by 7. And here is Conley. Has to Gobert. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 9 points.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
To the right side. Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Booker outside. On deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. A beautiful reverse layup. Ayton's got his 2nd basket.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Mitchell outside. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 4. Booker in the post. Gobert on him. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Crowder dishes to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Booker outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Jazz leading by 3, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to O'Neal, back to Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Off target from outside. Paul for 3. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 1. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. They showed tremendous effort and that.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Driving inside. Count it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Gay passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni with the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Payne with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Shamet the pass to McGee. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Passes it to Oni. Clarkson outside. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. Here's Gay. The shot off that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Down low. McGee the pass to Shamet. For the tie. Rebounded by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ingles can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
On the wing, Ingles. Right side against McGee. Clarkson passes to Gay. Good on the bucket. Gay's got his first points in this one. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Oni passes to Gay. Over Kaminsky. Buries the easy one. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now Payne. He kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now the pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Shamet with the steal. For the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
On the wing, Ingles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Shamet. Pass to Payne. Kaminsky in the corner. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Paul passes to Bridges. This one for 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. He gets it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah calls timeout. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time.
All right, thank you, David.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Ball against Conley. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
High post, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley feeling it out. Gobert finds Mitchell. And the layup is good. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. That one good for 2. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that drops 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Suns leading by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
And it's Paul penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Going inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And it's Paul penetrating. There's the dish to Ayton. It's good. And the Suns lead by 12.
Now, Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Mitchell left side. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Ball against Conley. Three-pointer, Crowder. The shot comes out, so Utah will take it the other way. Pass it to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Pocket 6. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Conley against Paul. Driving the lane. Booker against Mitchell. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Conley with it. Beyond the arc. It's a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Back to Booker. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell from the low block, and Bogdanovich with a finish inside.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Here is Paul from deep three-point range, misses there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They